Welcome to the Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education's video series on educator evaluation. This video will provide information on important components to be considered when using measures of student growth as a factor in making determinations about the overall effectiveness of the teacher. An educator's primary responsibility is the learning of his or her students. Engaging in a process of one's own continual growth and improvement is a professional obligation towards ensuring the continued improvement of student learning. The accurate assessment of educator performance based on a variety of different measures within the evaluation process is integral to the teacher and leader's continual growth. Using measures of student growth in the educator evaluation process include these critical components. Student growth measures are a significant contributing factor in the educator evaluation process. Use multiple measures, including formative and summative assessments. Include multiple years of comparable student data. Highlight student growth across 2 points in time. Include state assessments where available and appropriate, as well as additional district and school-determined assessments. Throughout the 2012-2013 school year, the Office of Educator Quality worked collaboratively with a large number of districts to pilot the state's new evaluation process. A select subset of those districts also participated in a specific project to explore the use of student growth measures as a part of the evaluation process. These select districts, located across the state and representing a wide variety of school settings and student populations, provided the department insight as to how to best incorporate student growth measures into educator evaluation. As a part of the feedback process with these districts, 3 important themes emerged from the feedback they provided. Common theme number 1. Create a collaborative, trusting culture where teachers are trained to look at data, use quality instructional strategies, and construct and use high-quality assessments. District representatives could not stress enough the importance of creating a culture conducive to the use of student growth measures in the evaluation process. They found it essential that a common understanding exist among teachers and administrators about what it means to work collaboratively to help students learn at higher levels and the importance of using student data as a measure of that learning. Common theme number 2. Develop common benchmark assessments utilizing a pre- and post-assessment structure on important, essential standards. Student growth is measured across 2 points in time. An assessment structure that allows this multiple but comparable measure of learning is essential. High-quality, common assessments provide information on the extent to which students have mastered important learning objectives. Common theme number 3. Evaluators receive specific training on how to use student growth measures in the evaluation process. The use of measures of student growth is a relatively new part of the educator evaluation process. Training will be critical to ensure it is done both reasonably and reliably. If you're watching this video segment or have attended our Module 3 training we offered across the state this year, then you are on your way to increasing your own understanding of how to use student growth measures in the process of educator evaluation. A wide variety of different sources can be used to provide data on the extent of a student's growth in learning. These sources include state assessment data where it is available. It should also include other examples like common benchmark assessments, performance assessments, measures of mastery of student learning objectives or growth objectives, results from pre-tests and post-tests, and other measures from a variety of different student work samples. Here is one very important thing to remember when thinking about the use of student growth measures as a part of the educator evaluation process. Evidence about the extent of student learning is just one of multiple measures that should be used when making a determination about a teacher's overall effectiveness at providing quality instruction to students. The state's framework recommends looking at multiple different sources to determine the overall effect a teacher has on student learning. These sources fall into three separate frames. One professional frame focuses on the teacher's commitment or their preparation and credentials relevant to the learning process. A second frame focuses on the teacher's practice or the strategies they use for instruction and classroom management. A final professional frame focuses on the impact of the teacher's strategies on student learning as measured by evidence and data at the student level. You can find more information regarding the essential principles of effective evaluation and the state's new model educator evaluation system on the Office of Educator Quality's homepage at desi.mo.gov/EQ.